We are still at Gamer Sanctuary. It's still President's Day, just like the previous Bat Rep. You're probably going to see this one about a week later, though, just to space things out a bit. Will and I are going to get a quick game of 40k in tonight while I still have some free time. It's getting late, so we're only going to play 1,000 points. I'm going to test my Zone Mortalis list for Adepticon Bad Ab War narrative campaign. So forgive me if it isn't bound. It's a totally unbound army, but it's still going to be fun to play with. All right, here we go. Like I said, this is what I'm going to be playing with the Zone Mortalis, more than likely. I have a Librarian and Terminator armor, level 2, with an Auspex and a Force Axe. Digital weapons 2, I believe. I have a squad of 10 regular Terminators with Assault Cannon, Heavy Flamer, and 2 Chain Fists. And then I have 10 Assault Terminators, 5 Lightning Claws, 5 Thunderhammers. And that's it. Comes up to 1,000 points. Will's going to be breaking out his Necrons for today. He's got an Overlord with Subternial Weave, Phylactery, the staff that lets him do Light Pulse, Res Orb as well. He's in with a bunch of Warriors. He's also got some Immortals right here. Those are his troops. The Lich Guard right there with the Swords and Shields. The Praetorians with the Pistols. 3 Wraiths with no upgrades, and a Doomsday Arc. I'm going to take a shot at the table and get some objectives set up. Here we have a shot at the table. We've got objectives here, there. One back here in the middle of the river. And where's the 6th one we go? 1, 2, 3 along the river, and 1, 2, 3 along Will's line. And again, 1,000 points apiece. Not a whole lot of stuff on the table. I've got 5 Terminators in reserve with the Heavy Flamer, and he has his what are they called? The Praetorians are in reserve too. Everything's going to deep strike. Otherwise, we're just going to run across the table and punch each other in the face. I have the first turn. Will failed to seize. I have Hallucination and Shrouding for my psychic powers, along with Psychic Shriek, of course. And that's it. So turn 1 coming up. Top of turn 1, my Assault Terminators just keep running towards the bridge to try to secure Objective 1. My Shooty Terminators killed 2 of the Lich Guard. We'll make their leadership check in a second. I have Overwhelming Firepower as well, so I need to try to kill something in the shooting phase. And then the other one I have is behind enemy line, so hopefully I'll get that with my Terminators to deep strike. Will's turn. I did forget to mention that I tried to put Shrouding up on these guys. I have no idea why. I just felt like it was going to be a useless psychic phase if I didn't do something. And of course my Librarian imperiled and he took a wound. So, yay. Alright, we're kind of realizing that this game is going to be a slog, even though it's a very small model count. Warriors over there opened up on these Terminators, did nothing. Tesla. 5 shots, ended up with 10 hits, thanks to 3 6s, nothing. The Doomsday Arc scattered back this way and killed 1 Terminator. The Wraiths charged into combat. I did 1 wound with a Lightning Claw and nothing with Thunderhammers. No, I'm sorry, I did 1 wound with a Thunderhammer, and then he ended up doing nothing in return and made all my saves. He did 1 rending hit and 1 regular hit, which I saved on both. So yeah, this game is going to be a big old slap fight with not a whole lot going on. 0 points have been scored so far in turn 1. Let's see if my reserves come in, and I can try to do something funky. Alright, I charged my other squad of Terminators in here and only managed to kill a Wraith and put a wound on the other. None of my Terminators died in return. I failed to kill anything in shooting with those guys, and I only killed 3 Warriors with my Heavy Flamer that came in here. I did manage to grab Objective 1 for 1 point though, so I'm up 1-0. Yay! Will's turn 2 coming up. The dead pile slowly is growing. I lost 2 Terminators to combat over here. I lost the Sergeant actually in the combat with the Lich Guard. I dropped 1 on Overwatch, but didn't kill a single one. Will made all his invuln saves. I lost 1 Terminator to rapid fire shots from the Warriors, and then 2 more to the Doomsday Arc. And then I lost a Thunderhammer in combat with the Wraiths, but I did finish the Wraiths off, got first blood, so I have 2 points, and Will has 0 still from his objectives. And all the rest of my stuff has made their leadership checks, and we are still going. Turn 3. Let me get in to see why people hate Storm Shields. These stupid Lich Guard have stopped every Power Fist, Chain Fist, whatever I can with their invulnerable saves. They're just driving me nuts. Over here, I did manage to wipe out the Immortals with the Assault Terminators. These guys failed to charge. My Terminators did get in. Didn't kill anyone with shooting, but killed 4 in Assault, but Will made his leadership check there, so that fight's still going on. Turn 3 coming up. Or bottom of 3, excuse me. Oh, I discarded 2 of my objective cards because they were terrible. One of them was secure that objective. Fat chance. Things are not looking good for Will. My 2 Terminators managed to rout his entire Warrior squad. They, of course, couldn't chase him down because they're Terminators. His Praetorians came in and shot at my other Terminators and did nothing. Thank you, Terminator Armor. I lost two lightning claws to the big gun on the Doomsday Arc, and that fight continues to just sit there doing nothing. Ugh, this fight just is driving us both nuts. Will managed to kill one of my guys, one of my Terminators with the Power Fist with his Hyperfade sword, and then I killed one of his guys with my Librarian. Chain Fist and Power Fist can't do anything to him, though. That's just nuts. These guys are running him back this way to try to grab some objectives, just in case I get some later. And this fight was interesting. We both each lost one again, so it was a draw here. Back over here, same thing. We each killed one guy, so that was a draw. I was getting some ones, though, on my saves finally. Will's feeling a little happy about that. So we're going to move into the bottom of turn 4. All right, Will's turn. I did nothing over here. I whiffed on everybody. I killed 2 of his guys over here, and he did nothing to me, but he made his leadership check. He's okay. I made my saves against the Doomsday Arc with my Storm Shields. And then finally I killed him with my Chain Fist. It took everything, because Will managed to block one of the shots with absorb one of the wounds with a reanimation protocol. But they're now free to try to grab this objective back here to give me another point. So, turn 5 coming up. All right, my lone Terminator finally succumbed to all the warrior attacks. So Will took care of that squad. These guys finished off that last Praetorian and are advancing now that way, with the Storm Shields in front, like they should be. I did manage to move back this way and run far enough to grab Objective 3, which I have twice, so yeah, I scored 2 more points. So I have 4 points from cards, 1 point from First Blood, and we're going to go to the bottom of turn 5. Alright, game is over at the bottom of 5. Will tried to shoot at those 3 Terminators right there with the Warriors, and typical Will, he was hitting everything, but only got 1 stinking wound in there, and I made saves like crazy. Putting the Storm Shields in front, protecting me from the Doomsday Arc also. Final score, I have 4 points from cards, 1 point from First Blood, and 1 point from Linebreaker, and Will has 0. He got skunked. Admittedly, he hasn't been playing much Warhammer lately, and he hasn't been playing at all with the cards, so it's a good learning experience for him on what to do when you have objectives you can't get. Thanks again for watching this doubleheader, and we'll see you again soon.